Hello, my name is Don and welcome to the channel. In today's video we're going to be continuing the bulk ammunition series. Today we're using the M22 by Winchester, so stay tuned guys. So before we get started here, I want to talk about this Winchester ammunition and a lot of the other ammunitions that I've tested in this series. My idea of using a match rifle in this series was to bring out the best potential accuracy of each round. Good barrels usually make for good accuracy. After looking back at the video series, the CZ match rifle really didn't produce better accuracy than the Tikka, but that tight match chamber sure made testing a pain in the butt. Cases were getting stuck. A lot of the rounds wouldn't feed into the chamber. It was a thing, guys, and it was kind of a pain in the butt. You would think that 22 ammunition would fit into any 22 long rifle chamber. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Although most of these ammunitions worked fine in this match chamber, there were a few that did not, and today's M22 Winchester ammunition that we're testing was one of those ammunitions. And so was the bulk 222, 333, 555, and pretty much every other Winchester ammunition that I had to test here. Honestly, guys, if you own a match rifle, you're probably not shooting bulk ammunition through it anyway. So going forward, we're going to discontinue the use of the match chambered CZ457. This ammunition that we're testing in this series is designed for common 22 rifles, anything with a sporter chamber and larger. Matter of fact, I took this Winchester M22 and the 333 and the golden bullets, everything that I had trouble with the feeding in the match rifle, and I ran it through my 1022s, my stock 1022s. I didn't have an issue at all. It fed fine. It was fairly accurate. As a matter of fact, my survival takedown 1022 just has a red dot on it, and I put some of the M22 in it, and I was banging 4-inch steel at 100 yards each and every time I shot it. Time after time, shot after shot, I was hitting that steel offhand. So the ammunition is fairly accurate. But guys, that's what this ammunition is designed for. It's not designed for teeny tiny groups at 50, 100, and 200 yards. It's designed for shooting cans and shooting steel and just having a good time ripping your 22. If you want to shoot teeny tiny groups, that's what match ammunition is for. This ammunition that we're testing in this series just is not capable of doing that for the most part. Now, my results in this series may not be the same as yours. What my rifle likes, yours may not. What mine shoots well, yours may not. And this ammunition is traditionally very inconsistent box to box and lot to lot. It's just kind of the nature of the beast of bulk ammunition. You know, guys, 22 is a very fun hobby, but it can be a very frustrating one as well, especially if you can't get your rifle to perform, you know, your rifle, your ammunition, and everything to perform, you know, as a cohesive unit to give you very good accuracy. But you got to use the equipment that you got to realize the goal you're after and use the appropriate equipment to reach that goal. So if you're looking for teeny tiny groups like we shoot on this channel, you're going to have to spend some money on ammunition. You're going to have to buy a match rifle that's capable of doing that. But honestly, a lot of these rifles, even match or not, if you use the right ammunition, you can shoot pretty impressive groups with just a stock factory, you know, 1022 or a Ruger American. You know, those rifles will shoot good with the right ammunition. So just kind of pick your pill for the intended use that you're going to use it for. But that's kind of the whole idea with 22 long rifle. This is a very fun hobby. It gets you out in the field. It gets you exercising your Second Amendment, and it gets you practicing so that you can get better with each and every shot. All right, guys, let's get done with the TED Talk and get back to the video. All right, guys, so we're using the Winchester M22 ammunition today. This was Winchester's answer to the AR Tactical when CCI came out with ammunitions, particularly particularly for the you know, the AR platform 22. That's what this is designed for. It's supposed to feed really good in that style of a rifle. I've never really had any problems with it. I've been shooting this ammunition. It's not as accurate as the AR Tactical, or at least it hasn't been in my experience. But you know, let's see how it does today. Again, guys, we're shooting at 50 yards. We're going to shoot 2 10-round groups with each rifle and 3 5-shot groups. We're going to start off with the CZ457 MTR, and then we're going to go to the Tikka T1X. Now, this CZ457 has a 23-inch Lilja match barrel, Timney trigger, Accutac bipod, and a track Torque 5-25 scope. We're also using a Area 419 weighted Arca rail, and that really helps balance this rig out pretty good. So we're going to need to run a few practice shots because I don't think it's going to be zeroed. So let's see what we get with a few practice shots, and then we'll get into the groups. Alright guys, so during the practice shots, we were getting cases stuck, failure to extract. These cases, the Winchester cases, now I tried to shoot the Winchester 333 last week, and I couldn't even get the ammunition to finish the test. It would not chamber in the match chamber. The Tikka had a little bit better luck with it, but it was still having a very hard time cycling. Failure to extract all the time. It's chambering hard, and then once the case expands, it's not wanting to come out. I have to put a range rod down the barrel to get the brass out. So it's kind of looking like we may be ending up with the same issue here. So hopefully not, but let's get started. We do have it zeroed. First 10-shot group coming up. Here we go. So yeah, we're already having problems with this ammunition chambering in a match chamber. Oh, that one's not going to come out. Oh, came right out. Oh, man. Some of these rounds just will not go in. Try it again. Ooh. Here we go again. I'm starting to think if it has Winchester on the box and you have a match chambered rifle, I wouldn't bother. Oh, that one went in. Alright, failure to eject. What a pain in the ass. Shit. This is getting old real fast. Shit, it's gonna break something. Alright, so we had an average of 1244, a standard deviation of 16.3, and a 56.1 extreme spread. And 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 failure to chamber. They wouldn't even go into the chamber. So if it has Winchester on the box, I would not waste your time with a match chambered rifle. Alright, let's see if we have better luck with this 10. Alright, here we go. Second 10-shot group. Jeez. You know, it's strange because some of them go right in like nothing. I mean, they feed right in like they're supposed to. And then some I actually have to force the bolt closed. Oh, let's go over the chronograph information. So an average of 1247, standard deviation of 16.8, extreme spread of 59.6. So not horrible as far as bulk ammunition goes. Here we go. Oh, what a pain in the ass. I'm not sure why those won't chamber. It is so weird. Jeez. All right, so this is the Tikka T1X. This is a factory barreled action. We do have a Yo-Dave trigger spring in here, which brings the trigger weight down to about 12 ounces or so. We're using a wide-bodied AccuTac bipod, a right-on Conqueror 5, and MDT vertical elite grip. Pretty accurate little rifle for a stock rifle. Let's see how this does with the Winchester M22. So 2 10-shot groups, 3 5-shot groups. Here we go. Alright, so we started off with an average of 1238, standard deviation of 15.1, and an extreme spread of 46.6. Second 10-round group. Wow, that was a hot one. Alright, so we have an average of 1241, a standard deviation of 17.5, extreme spread of 76.8. First 5-shot group. At least it's cycling better. I'm actually able to chamber them. It does get a little tough right when I go to cam it over, but just a little bit of extra effort is required. Alright, last 5-shot group. Alright, so we ended up at 1247, a standard deviation of 19.9, and an extreme spread of 88.5. So the chronograph numbers are a little bit better than average than what we've been seeing. So it looks like each rifle, it was pretty close. I'm not sure exactly which one won. This ammunition, again, the Winchester ammunition does not want to chamber on a match chamber. It was having a little bit of trouble with a sporter chamber, so a lot of these ammunitions I'm finding are designed for just regular old 22 rifles with, you know, most of them have sporter chambers, so I'm not sure why this would have trouble chambering on a sporter chamber, but it did. Not horrible. It was a lot better than the CZ match chamber, but it was still having a little extra effort to chamber the round. I'm not sure which one won today. That they looked pretty even. I think this one had a little bit better chronograph numbers, but as far as accuracy down there, I'm not sure. I'll post the results right here. Looks like the SK is probably still going to be number one. Both the Blazer and the Federal AutoMatch, out of all these ammunitions that I've tried, it seems like those had the best feeding and the best accuracy. So we're still going to test a few other ammunitions. These tests might get a little more sparse because honestly these videos kind of suck to make because, you know, you're not, it's just not, they're not accurate. This ammunition is not accurate like I'm used to. I'm used to you know, shooting match ammunition and getting a lot better results than what I'm seeing here. So Alright guys, well that's pretty much all I got for you today. So if you like what you saw, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like what I'm doing here, go down there and hit that subscribe button, guys. I can't build this channel without you. Now we're finally up to 10,000 subscribers. So I don't know if that's going to open any more doors for us than it already has. But you know, that's the first real benchmark that the channel has hit. It took about 1.5 years to do it, but we finally did it. And it's with all the help of you guys. I really appreciate you watching. I appreciate all my Patreon members. You know, these videos are very expensive to make, and any help that any of you guys could give, I would greatly appreciate it. But that's it for today, guys. We'll see you in the next one.